Greetings, folks, on a rainy day up here at the UCD Arboretum. I've been here before, but it's been a while, a few years actually, and I just needed a nice long walk, even though it feels like it's going to start raining again any minute. But I'm going to take you with me because there are some nice stops along the way. I do love this tile mosaic wall called Nature's Gallery Court, and it depicts a lot of the flowers that are seen in this arboretum. This is a huge arboretum, and there is a beautiful oak grove, which I'm going to go through next. There are some signs along the way, and you can just take one path after another, and even if you get kind of lost, it's okay, you'll find your way back. There is so much artwork around here. Even this restroom is decorated. I see a beautiful tree over here, and there's a little sign. I'll get up closer. Wow. Let's just stop a minute and take it in. Actually, there are several big trees in this one spot, and this one happens to be a Persian oak. And it is massive and beautiful. This one is called the Coast Live Oak. I love these little plaques. And again, it is really majestic. There are some very old trees around here. Behind me is the UC Davis Equine and Companion Animal Veterinary Center. They are very famous for their veterinary work up here and research. This oak is called an island oak. I'm noticing how the leaves differ from one type of oak tree to another. There are some differences, and look how that limb is just hugging the ground. This one is called Oak of Tabor. Really pretty. This one is a holly oak. And it goes on and on. The trail is just a little bit muddy after our rain last night. Not too bad though, but I am watching my step. This oak is a brandegee oak. Never heard of that. But I'm sure we've never heard of some of these trees before. This one is very cool looking. I bet this is a cork. Let me see. Yes, this is a cork oak. And just look at that trunk. That is really just, you can't mistake that for anything else. This one is a Turkish oak. These are all beautiful specimens, and I'm afraid this video would get way too long if I showed you and named all of them, so I'm going to continue this walk on my own, but you certainly get the idea that this is a huge place. I'll find out how many acres it is and how many oak trees are here. Well, the tour took me about a half hour to get all the way around and look at all of those plaques. Getting ready to leave the Arboretum with a last look at this mosaic tile, which is on the side of the restroom. And I just love it. It talks, or it names all of the oaks and some of the wildlife and animals and plants and insects that can be found here in the Arboretum. All right, so it's time for me to leave the Arboretum. I did not drive here. I'm on foot. I took a train up here to Davis, so I don't have my own wheels, and I'm going to walk back into town, which I think is about 1.5 miles, so I'll pick this up later. As I walk back into town, I just want to mention that I'm not walking on city streets. There's a beautiful bike path and pedestrian path here, and according to my map, which I hope is right, I can take this almost all the way into town. Now that's a pretty sight. Remnants of fall. Fall colors. And here's the path. I've seen a lot of pedestrians and just a few people on bicycles today. I suppose a lot of people are just staying in, trying to stay dry. I'm glad I came out. Okay, that sign actually says downtown Davis this way, underneath that tunnel. So here I go. What a pretty sight. This is the Puda Creek. Oh. And yet another piece of art underneath the tunnel. Well, it certainly is an interesting walk back to town. Not really what I had planned, but it's better than what I had planned. Now I'm on a brick pathway. Gosh, this is so pretty. Let's see where we end up. Oh, here's something cool. Locks of Love. Okay, I think I'm still going in the right direction. I'll double check in a minute, but oh my gosh, I love this sculpture. Those are shovels. Here's some information about it. You can stop the video and read if you'd like. But it's very interesting and clever, and it symbolizes a lot of hard work. Okay, just to be sure, I asked somebody if downtown is this way, and they said yes. Okay, here's a sign that looks like I'm going into some sort of civilization. I'm not too worried now. Well, I made it through town, and I'm back at the train station. This is Davis train station. And it looks like I even beat the rain. So it's been a good day out and about at the Arboretum and walking back through town, and now getting ready to ride Amtrak back home. Thanks for coming along with me to Davis, UC Davis Arboretum, and all the other places that I stopped, and that beautiful walking path. I had a great morning. I hope you did too, coming along with me. See you in the next video. Bye for now.